Okay, here we are.
So we've decided to use a different camera because Sky's was full of pictures. Because he's a doofus and never puts them on the computer.
I do. I just don't delete them from the camera.
That's stupid. You should.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that Samson is finished except for shading, what I'm going to do is shade her.
Yeah. You have 30 minutes on us, by the way.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
Should have just started out with this one.
Yeah.
Let's do it a little darker. Remember last time I did this and you were like, I've never seen you mix paint before.
Yeah, I remember.
It was like, what? Haven't I painted in front of you so many times? Oh, great. So I do this bastardized version of fur painting. It's basically like, I pretend I know where the fur is.
Shade, no barking!
And I paint it there. That's Sky's mom.
Yelling at my dogs.
His stupid fucking child. I hate Charles so much.
Shade!
Well, at least she can't run away anymore.
We just built a fence around the yard.
Shade, come! Come on, Dougie.
You showing the front yard or something?
Yeah. You
could show Little Miss Shade.
When she comes in, maybe. She'll be coming around the corner when she comes.
So you guys, I made one chocolate chip zucchini bread for the house and one to take with me.
Okay, I'm still filming me painting, so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Basically doing a base shading color right now. And then I get a little darker, and then I get a little lighter sometimes. But this is pretty light, so I'm probably just going to go darker. Especially considering it doesn't show up on her darker color at all. Yep. And now for the darker shading. I do kind of wish you had found a smaller brush than this, bud.
Yeah.
He went and got me a new brush. As in, like, the new brush that I'm using, and he went and got it, and I stayed here and took a shower. Because cleanliness is close to godliness. I don't believe in God. Well, I don't know. I believe there is a thing out there, possibly.
Yeah.
But not that it necessarily takes part in anything having to do with the world. I mean, that would be really boring if it did. Or you could go the route of the Discworld and say the gods are not so much worshipped as blamed.
Yeah.
Okay, and now we go straight into the darkest color. This is tiny brush. If you could see that enough.
Yeah, it was a little blurry, but yeah.
Well, and goes around her eyes, like so. Sandlot. A little lighter. Go over it again. Shading is my favorite part, except it takes so long to do. It's ridiculous. This guy's mom likes to talk to herself.
Yeah.
A lot. She likes to hear the sound of that. I don't use towels when I paint, I just use my sleeves.
Yep.
So I end up with a whole bunch of shirts that have paint all over them.
Yeah. That one's mine.
Not anymore.
I don't really care, though.
Think you're getting it back, fool. Yeah, right.
Psych.
Fool. Boy. Fool. Whatever. The fuck you are. I don't care. This is my lady, Sky, right here. Yes.
I am a lady.
One of my many ladies. I collect them. So far I have a collection of 2.
Yep.
I'm so good at that. Look at me, talk to all the ladies.
All the ladies.
Yeah, I get on a bus, and I'm like, I'm going to talk to this lady, and then I get off the bus, and I never see her again.
Oh.
I win forever. I win the prizes. But it doesn't really matter. I don't really care to talk to them too much anyhow. Once I'm done with the shooting, the vein, which I'm sure everyone is so excited to see. Yes, I can hear the screaming. The excitement just ricocheting across the walls. As I can't remember what he's saying about. Okay. There you go. Alright. Almost done. if you are watching it, these are the inks that I'm talking about. They're what I started out with, and that's why I use paints as if they are inks, instead of as if they are paints. I'm using two particular colors for a reason. Each one of my characters has a different color. This dark green is Tegan, who is not my character, that's Phaeb's character. And then the light green is Phaeb's herself. And Samson usually does not have a colored vein. She has either black or white, depending on what her background color is. There. Nice fade effect. And back to the light green. This is basically incorporating the way that my hands shake naturally into something that actually looks good. Because my hands shake ever so slightly. So I'll just use that to my advantage. With a very tiny brush. I have ruined many paintings like this, though, because my hands shake so much. It's really not visible unless I'm actually doing something like this. There we go. And I just choose random spots where it branches off. I'm not trying to make it so you guys can't see anything. I just paint funny. Okay, that should be good. Then I'll start into the smaller branching off. And this is why I have such a tiny brush.
Yeah, it's a pretty frickin' tiny brush.
I came up with somebody that these are called vein treacles. Like ventricles, only they're veins.
That's clever.
Plus also trees.
Yeah.
I'm never quite sure what exactly they are, but enough people call them my vein drawings that they're just become my vein drawings. There's one tiny part of it done. I never try to put too much, and I never really have them overlapping or anything. If I put too much, it looks too busy. that's something you always have to decide just on your own. I really enjoy very simple, clean looking drawings, so. Unless, of course, I'm in a terrible mood, in which case my drawings look terrible.
Yeah.
Well, not terrible, but they're, like, awfully messy. There's that branch done.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I'm not as chatty as I usually am because I spent the last 4 days on a train not talking to anyone. I did make a few friends. One of them was an 8-year-old boy. We played Pokemon together.
Hell yeah. The other one was a Amish dude, right?
Oh yeah, Amish guy. He was pretty old.
Yeah.
Amish guy, German lady, Norwegian lady.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then there was that guy Alex.
Yeah.
Who lives in Toronto. Was telling me about the expo thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sounded pretty exciting.
Yeah.
It's basically like a huge fair thing that happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's rides and everything. Going up to Canada was a lot of fun though, because I got to meet Avery, who is Onward Wall on DeviantArt. I'll probably link to the people that I mentioned in this. And then before I left, I got to meet
I guess you can in some countries, but...
That's very true. I could move to Japan.
Yeah. Marry whatever.
Marry your art over there. If I could have babies with that, I would.
Yeah.
They would be the most beautiful babies. They would all be hipsters, though. I talked to her about you going to see Rush in November, and she was pretty excited by the idea of me coming up there, too.
Oh, cool.
We shall see. Once it gets to this point, I'm usually like, I just want to be done with this.
Almost done.
Yeah, but it takes forever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have enough patience with my art. I just want it to be done so I can put it online and be like, this is what it looks like, isn't it pretty, everybody? Sit there and haunt the internet for days waiting for comments on my work. So egotistical.
Just on DeviantArt.
No, I've got a pretty huge ego otherwise, too, actually. At least I don't have an Alex feeding it constantly, though.
Yeah, really.
Inside joke.
Inside joke.
pretty great up in Canada. I got to meet Phoebes' homophobic sister. And impressed her.
Yeah.
Somehow. She thought I was very proper.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I did that, but whatever. And I think it was mostly that, you know, she splooged donut all over her face, and I was sitting there very daintily eating mine. Trying not to get it on her leather couch, so.
Jeez, why would you even eat donuts on a leather couch?
Because leather is easy to clean, actually.
Good point. But it's all sticky and gross.
Oh god, I know. It's a good donut, though. Tim Hortons. If you live in Canada, go to Tim Hortons. And get yourself some donuts. It feels a little bottom heavy right now, so I'm putting some more on the top.
Okay.
And we are done.
Yep. Anxieties.
Transcontinentalism. We'll see.